Over the last 6 weeks, I've been able to lose 33 pounds on the ketogenic diet. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 tools that I use to stay on track. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is Daniel, and this is my channel, Keto Sasquatch, where we talk about weight loss for the everyday person. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 tools that I've used to lose 33 pounds over the last 6 weeks. Now, first, let me tell you, I realized that 33 pounds in 6 weeks is a lot of weight. Typically, they'll say 1 to 2 pounds a week is a healthy amount of weight to lose. However, I have been working closely with my doctor as well as a trainer and a coach to make sure that I'm not doing anything to jeopardize my health. But with that being said, I want to share 5 tools that I'm using to generate the kind of success that I have. Number 1 is this: set a goal and create a plan. What I mean by that is this: know where you're going. What is the destination? For me, I decided that in 16 weeks, I wanted to take my family on a vacation, and I wanted to be able to fit on amusement park rides to take my son on. Now, that's kind of a goal, but it really isn't well defined. Because what does it look like for me to be able to fit on a ride? So I had to set a more specific goal. And so for that period of time, I set a goal of 300 pounds. Now, mind you, I started out at 410 pounds. So 16 weeks, that's roughly 110, 111 pounds that I would need to lose. And that is a lot of weight. And it's kind of a scary thing. However, I think that if your goals don't scare you, then they're not big enough. And it's important to remember having a plan is so crucial because, if you have a goal but no plan, all you have really is a dream. You have no way of getting there. And so for me, I decided I was going to get back on the ketogenic diet. I was going to work with a coach. I was going to work with a trainer. I was going to get with my doctor. And I was going to execute a plan that over 16 weeks, I could get as close to my goal as possible by executing the plan. The second tool I used is this accountability. I have, like I said, a coach, a trainer. I have friends. I created or revived this YouTube channel as accountability for what I am doing. And so people know I'm on the ketogenic diet. People have noticed I'm losing weight. They're saying things. That accountability is so important because, again, over time, as it gets more and more difficult, we need that accountability to help us achieve that goal and dream, that first tool that we talked about. Number 3 is this: track your food. Now, maybe you don't know what that looks like. Maybe you're well aware of what that looks like. But I use an app called MyFitnessPal. What it allows me to do is to track the meals that I'm having. It's got a really cool built-in barcode scanner. I can scan foods at the grocery store, or I can type in and search even fast food items and come up with the nutritional information in those. And based on my plan, how many calories a day I'm eating, how many of each macronutrient or protein, fats, carbs I'm eating, I can fill out and track what I'm eating to make sure that I'm hitting my goals. Kind of another tool that goes along with that is a food scale. A lot of times when we're tracking in these apps, it'll say this many calories for this amount of food. And a food scale can be a really great asset for determining how much is, instead of how many calories are in 4 ounces of hamburger, how many are in 6.5 ounces of hamburger. So being able to have that food scale will help you further in tracking your food. Number 4 is this: track your body. What that is tracking your weight and your measurements, using a tape measure, using a scale to track how your body changes. Just something real quick I want to be able to show you is I actually have a spreadsheet that I created kind of with the things that we've talked about so far. And what that looks like, I created a goal starting with a start date, and then I established a goal date. That's January 10th, 2021. That's the end of my 16th week, 16 weeks. Right now, this is also helping me track how many days I have left, 669. My goal weight, I put in here 300, and there's a lot of formulas in this that are helping me decide information. And so I have 9.86 weeks left. And so essentially what I tracked in here, track my weight every day, how much total weight loss that is, how much more weight I have to lose, and how many days left I have to lose it in. And so as I talked about, hitting 6 weeks, which happened on, I believe, the November 1st. According to this, I have 77.8 pounds to lose to meet my goal of 300 pounds and 70 days to do it in. So I've tracked my weight along the way. And with that, I've also been able to track my weight loss per week as well as my percentage of weight loss. I really like to track this at a high level so that I can be able to see the things that are impacting me. For instance, a week 4, I actually traveled out of town for work, but I was still able to lose 7.6 pounds or 1.94% of my starting weight. So really great week, but the very next week I only lost 0.6 pounds. Really just kept with my plan that I had established. My calories for each of these weeks hadn't really changed. And until going into week 6, did my calories change. And so really made a point to track my body. And then lastly, track your results. And I use an app called Progress for that. And essentially what that looks like, I'll put a screenshot there on the screen, but it shows me my weight loss for each week as well as my inches loss. I take those body measurements and I don't just do nothing with them. I enter them into the app every week, and I can see week over week how many inches I've lost over each body part. And so I've been able to lose over 2 inches in my waist already over 6 weeks, along with those 33 pounds. Now, again, these are just 5 quick tools I've used to track my weight loss, to stay on track with my weight loss. And if you have any questions about any of these tools, just put a comment down below. Appreciate you clicking on today's video. If you found value, please click like. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and click subscribe and then hit that little bell icon so that you can get notified when new videos come out. So I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.